I feel like every week I look crazier. So today, let's go through my winter TBR. These are all the books I am hoping to, curl up in a blanket with and just be cozy with this winter. I'm gonna do 3 for 1 at the beginning because all 3 of these were on my fall TBR and I just didn't get to them. And that is Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas, and All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Not Quite Dead Yet. My friend is literally going to punch me in the face if I don't read this sometime soon, so she needs to be read. I'm also very excited because it's Holly Jackson's first adult mystery novel, so this should be good. Kingdom of Ash, I'm going to punch myself in the face if I don't finish soon because I want to be done with this series. I want to know how it ends. I'm making a reading vlog for it as well. I did a reading vlog for Tower of Dawn. I had so much fun and I just can't believe I haven't read it yet. So she needs to be done by the end of the year. And then All In is just the next, I think it's the 3rd book in the Natural series, which is the book I'm on. And it's a really good read. I just didn't want to keep reading to finish the whole Natural series back to back to back. I wanted some space between it. I don't know, I didn't want to rush it, so I haven't really dived into this one. I think I've read a chapter, but yeah, these were all on my fall TBR and hopefully I get them read this winter. Up next, we have Don't Be in Love by Liana Cincotti. I recently read Picking Daisies on Sundays and I absolutely loved it. I have a review of it on my channel. It was so cute. And so I picked this up, Don't Be in Love, which is her first novel and it's set in London. From my understanding, our main character Adelaide is studying abroad in the UK. She meets Dorian. Adelaide's best friend is in love with him and Adelaide strikes some kind of deal with Dorian and I think starts fake dating him. Don't know how that makes the best friend feel, but I am really excited for this because I really did love Picking Daisies on Sundays and I am so excited to see what Liana Cincotti does next. She has a book coming out soon, I think, about tennis, so I'm hyped. I really want to read this winter because I think it's just gonna be cute and lovey-dovey. I don't know, it's just what I need right now, okay? It's just, I need that. Up next is a book I just bought and I'm so excited for it. Shout out TJ Maxx, and that is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. And I just want to say why I said shout out TJ Maxx is this book. It is the, what does it say? 10th anniversary edition. So has bright edges and stuff. It is beautiful. It was retailing for $35 and Miss TJ Maxx had it for $15. So literally love. So The Nightingale is actually becoming a movie, which I'm so excited for, cannot wait. And it is about these 2 sisters in France during World War II that get separated and go on different journeys through the war and their journey back to each other. But I have read a Kristen Hanna book before. I read The Women, which is about the Vietnam War, and I loved it. I have high hopes, and again, it is just absolutely stunning. So next is a classic that I have read a little bit of. I've read almost half, as you can see, and that is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is my favorite movie of all time. I love this story. I think it is so simple but beautiful. The themes of sisterhood and love and ambition are just, oh, love it, absolutely love it. And I love this edition I have because it has photographs from the 2019 film sprinkled throughout the book. So I also just feel like Little Women is such a Christmas story. Me and my family watch this movie around Christmas time every year. So very excited to read it. We are going from a book that had all the Christmas vibes to one that has none of them, and that is Fury Song by Rosaria Munda. I absolutely am obsessed with this series. It is the Fireborn series. It looks like that, the first book, and I read the first book, absolutely loved it. Read the second book, absolutely loved it. The ending of the second book was wild. I believe I have reviews of both books on my channel, but I honestly think this is a series that deserves so much more hype. There is dragons, there is a Dragon Academy kind of thing. There's a caste system in this fantasy world. We have our 2 main characters, Annie and Lee, who both grew up as orphans, but Lee is secretly the son of a dragon lord that was overthrown when the revolution happened, and so he has a different perspective on the war than Annie does, even though they both grew up as orphans. So that kind of causes tension between them. They're best friends, but oh, I don't know, it was just so good. And I don't know why I haven't read this 3rd one yet, because the second one ended so abruptly, and the way it ended was like, what? And I bought this third one immediately, but I just haven't read it. That's actually such a sadness to me, realizing I haven't read it, because I absolutely loved the first two books. So very excited for her finishing up this Fireborn trilogy. Last but not least, we have a book again I just recently bought, and that is If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. My 11-year-old cousin actually is the reason I bought this, because she wanted it for Christmas, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like that book gets talked about a lot and I've never read it, so I bought it for myself. So from my understanding, this is about two best friends, Autumn and Finn, and they have kind of gone their separate ways and have two different like lives going on. They don't talk to each other. Yeah, it says they try their best to ignore each other, and then something happens, not sure what, but you know, looks traumatizing. And it says, as time passes, Autumn realizes she might not get another chance to make things right before it's too late. So something happened because it's too late. I've heard people like sob their eyes out to this book, and so yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. And that concludes my 2025 Winter TBR. Have you read any of these? These are heavy, actually. Oh. Have you read any of these? What were your thoughts? What book should I read? Is there any like winter book that you read every year that you love, or a book that you think gives off winter vibes? These are just kind of like what I pulled off my shelf that I was just like in the mood to read this winter. So this is the TBR. And unfortunately, I did not make it through my fall TBR, but I have higher hopes for my winter TBR. But yeah, comment down below if you've read any of these. But other than that, I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.